when it goes off, it automatically doesn't save. So like we should be religious about every 20 minutes pressing a button. So
No. The problem was that it was recording.
It is recording.
It was, and then
it goes
out.
Know, maybe it's there. Why wouldn't it be there?
We had this problem already. This happens.
Is that true with the whole thing or just Ustream? Maybe there's a better thing.
Yeah, we do. Thank you.
Okay.
On YouTube, I saw like an hour movie. It goes from one thing. It only goes from one thing to another thing to another thing. Automatically, it's like unbelievable. About full of Yerushalayim, and it was unbelievable. Maybe YouTube would be better than Ustream. We don't have. They only allow small
programmer will hear.
They don't have small segments in it. But it went from one to the
other. User
side.
So in this type of mamutza, being that it's chochma, kapanim b'yechelos lovi lagia gam b'chinas eliyenu shabai. Since it's at least the level of chochma, that's why it has the ability to reach even the higher level of chochma. By dezem magia gam b'chinas atzma shalamayla b'chinas mamutza, and through this it also reaches to atzmus that's higher than the mamutza. Now he explains this. V'hinyin hu dehine commissions bar le'el perek chuf tzadik ches b'habeis madrega sheb'chochma k'yech hafla v'k'yech hayirida. Like we learned earlier, that in Chachma there's two levels. There's the K'yech HaFla, the wonder, and the K'yech HaYirida as it comes down. The Haba HaTalya, and they're interdependent. And according to the level of Hafla, of wonder, there's also the level of Yirida, how it comes down. The same is true with the two levels of Chachma Stima'ah. The Ima Yesha B'chinas HaPrimis, movable be'erech min ha-chitzenius, that even though the level of primis is removed from chitzenius, she'ena b'chinas mokal l'chachma, that's not a source for chachma. Mokal mokal l'pamim nimshach b'chinas ha-primis. Nevertheless, from time to time, there's a hamshacha from the primis. Shenasai there's a shleimus yiseda b'chinas ha-chachma. So he's explaining now how chachma, how the primis of Chachma, even though it's removed, but from time to time it comes down even into Chachma. As I said earlier, the Chachma has the ability to travel into a place that's beyond itself. So he's going to give now an example how it adds into Shleimus and Chachma. We learned about this. The primis of Chachma is like the space, the avir. There's like a place of avir, of an atmosphere. Avir is actually like a space that's above the crown of the space between the brain and the crown of the above the crown of the skull. The chafi al mecha, it like hovers over the brain, so there's a space. Like he says in Eitz Chaim, in the Shar of Arachampin, this third chapter. That level is a very concealed level of mayach, of mind. That's the level of meyach of atik, the mind of atik that's higher than the mind of arich. And these are the two levels. Meyach arich is chitzenis of meyach of the concealed mayach. And primis chat meyach is atik, which is calling now the avir. So basically, we have the brain, the mind. There's the conscious mind. There's the chitzenius of Chachma Stima'ah, and then there's the primis of that is the avir, is the space above the mind, the brain. The das the atik achze nehera b'hay avira. That's the lashon Eitz Chaim. That the das of atik achze nehera is the level of the light and that space. Can you
just translate that again?
Das achze nehera b'hay avira. The das the atik rather. The das of atik achze can mean achze can mean to see. Achze means to grasp. the light, Nahira's light, the Bahayavira in that space. In other words, Asav Atik is that level, radiates in that space. If you do it, the Das of B'chinas is Kashrus. I mean, these are all Kabbalistic. He's going to explain it now, Pi Chabad. Das is his Kashrus, his connection, is the ability to bond. B'chinas Das, the Atik Shabaviru, Hu Shemekasher Mechaber B'chinas Chachmas Tema. The Das of Atik is the power to bond and connect the Chachmas Tema, the unconscious, and the Chutzenis Chachmas Tema, Lovi L'dei Gili. Okay, that's what's going on here. He's going to explain here the process of how you get from the unconscious to the conscious. So he says, Das of Atik creates a link between the unconscious mind of Chachmas Tema, of Arich, with Chachma Gluya. That's what he's going to say.
So he's actually saying Das Das itself is like a mamutza.
Well, he's going to say it's like higher than mamutza, but yeah. But you see, the key here is because he's trying to find the way it travels and how it's a real interface. It has to have the bridge.
So what is the whole thing about Chachma Tzimor? It's already, we said, okay, it's not a bridge. We're going to introduce that other thing. Das is the bridge.
No, Das compels it to move from one to the next. But the bridge is Chachma Tzimor. He didn't say Das is the mamutza.
No.
He's going to say Das compels. You'll see in a moment. Kumei Derech Moshel. For example, when a person conceives and innovates a new idea, what's the process? What's happening? When a person conceives of a new idea, they're bringing down something from the koyach hamaskil. As we'll see in a moment, the koyach hamaskil is this unconscious, and they're bringing it into the revealed world. So when you conceive of an idea, where's the idea coming from? It's coming from some hidden, let's call it reservoir